So, hello, people of God. Y'all know I only come in here when I am led. So, let me tell y'all, remember that series that we started yesterday? Yeah, this is part 1 of Single to Married. And part 1 is entitled Lay Down the Idol. So, first, let me give y'all, I didn't try to record this video before. And the whole thing was literally mute. My mic died in the middle of me recording. So y'all know that the enemy just really don't want me to get this information out, because I was being disobedient for a long time with doing this series. But now that I'm finally being obedient, I'm being tested. So y'all keep me in prayer. But anyway, lay down the idol. So we know the word of God says in Exodus 20 verse 3 to 6, "You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make yourself a carved image of any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God." God states himself, he is a jealous God. On the throne of your heart, if you have made marriage an idol, you need to now lay that down and surrender that back to him. If it's still a desire in your heart, that is wonderful. God desires to see great kingdom godly marriages. But if you have become obsessed with that thing, if that is all that you think about, you can't wait for the wedding, you can't wait for the husband, you can't wait for the wife, you can't wait for the house, you can't wait for the car, no. You need to lay that down back at the feet of Jesus. Because then you ask yourself, what is my motive and intentions behind the desire of this thing so badly? You know you've made marriage an idol when all of your motive and intentions is just materialistic wise. It's just external. Or it's just to fill a void or heal trauma. Like, y'all, you will be surprised to know why some people rush into marriage, and then when they get there, it's not what they think it was the entire time. That's why you have to lay the idol down. So when the Lord now gives you a perspective, the more you grow in God, the closer you get in your walk with him, and you ask him, Lord, teach me what it is that you want marriage to be. That is what I asked God, because when I knew I made marriage an idol, it was in 2021. Because it was all I was talking about. It was all I wanted. I made Pinterest boards. I made all kinds of things. And I was trying to find my person. Or does this person match me? Does this person match? It was so much confusion, so much anxiety. And the Lord literally made me lay that idol down, because he revealed to me that it became an idol. And when I did that and I said, God, teach me what it is that you want marriage to be for me. Teach me what it is that it is in your sight, because even purify my intentions and my motives, because I don't want it to say, oh, I got it. No, I know it has to be more than that when it comes to walking with you. And so God literally he shifted my complete perspective. He shifted my heart. I surrendered that to him. And there are some times when I start to think again, or I start to worry sometimes, and I just remember, Tremaine, you have surrendered that to him. It is in his hands. Don't you think I was someone who did not want marriage at first, and when God gave me the desire, don't you think he has given you the desire because he has it for you? But you even have to learn how to store your desires well, because you don't want to make any an idol, especially your desire for marriage. And so I had to learn how to restore my desire for marriage. And I would pray. I would leave it at the feet of Jesus. I would always be like, God, prepare me, process me. What is it that you're teaching me? And listen, God is intentional. He is intentional. And I would always keep at the forefront of my mind that you're satisfied when God is like, will you still love me and serve me even if I don't give this to you? And your answer is still yes. That's when you've reached a place of satisfaction and true surrender in God. And you ain't just saying that like you mean that. And he will test you on it, because y'all, anyway, I don't know how I get all the way in part 3, but let's stay in part 1. Y'all lay the idol down, okay? Literally take a true internal check and say, God, have I really made this thing an idol? Am I looking and coveting other people's marriages? Am I looking and being like, God, what about me? What about me? Is it all that I think about? Is it all that I dream about? Is it all that I want? And then, because if God was to give you that today, will you still truly and faithfully be a servant to Him? That's the question you ask yourself. But yeah, y'all, this is Lay Down the Idol. I want to read one.